I should want to introduce myself. I am Diana Nelson, the first and last wife of John. Actually, my real name is Maria Diana Abaga Nelson. And John would always cheat. I would have you always, he would always make a joke of my name, pronouncing the Abaga. You know, Americans, it's hard for them to pronounce a Filipino word, Abaga. And to me, I always tell him, your name, you always have to use Arlo. John Arlo Nelson. Because your name, John Nelson, is so common. And he said, oh yes, his last job was at the VA. He said at the VA, there are 15 John Nelsons. yeah, I said, that's why you have to use Arlo to make sure that it's you that they're talking about. And then he said, even in Clinton, I think, he said there is one John A. Nelson. I don't know what's the A of that person name. So I told him about that. And you know, John likes fishing. That's really the thing that he really likes to do. I remember one time he said, he was working at Burnham. One day he said to HR, I quit. And then the HR manager says, no, you can quit. Yeah, I want to quit. The HR said, what are you going to do? You won't be able to support yourself. I'm going to fish. You know, John is a man of few words, but when he talked, it made me really laugh. But he wasn't laughing. And then I said, oh, what did you do? I went fishing. That's what I want to do. That's really the very first thing that he wants to do. He likes Kentucky Fried Chicken. He can eat Kentucky for a week. Yeah. And then when he has a blood work, of course, he will always have high cholesterol. Then I would say, see, that's why I don't eat the chicken skin. That's really a good source of cholesterol. And he would say, yeah, but they don't taste good without the chicken. And then when Caroline brings us some sweets, she's giving me, that's bad for me. I won't eat that. But I will just be surprised when, like, after a few hours, did you eat some of those? Yeah, you have to hide it. And fishing, I think it was my second year I arrived in Maine in 2003. I think that was my second Christmas. Mom gave us this Born to Fish, Forced to Work welcome. So I said, oh, I have to immediately have this up because this is you, Born to Fish, Forced to Work. We've been married for almost, on June 9, almost 21 years. When we got married, we were both single and never been married. We did not have children. So it's just always the two of us. Now that I'm alone, I really can't help it, I always cry. But even when I talk on Facebook with my friends, I always cry. And then one of my former co-workers sent me a video with a really nice lyrics, and I want to read it to you. The title of this is Don't Cry For Me. Don't cry for me, don't shed a tear. I've been set free, not need to fear. God spoke to me, my time had come. He made a way to bring me home. Now I can't read it because I'm crying. Don't cry for me, my pain is gone forever. Don't cry for me, my body has been made whole. Don't cry for me, we are soon be together. Don't cry for me, I'm well within my soul. I saw the light I took his hand, we flew on high to promised land. My soul is on the better place, with all the glory, with all his grace. Don't cry for me, my pain is gone forever. Don't cry for me, my body has been made whole. Don't cry for me, we'll soon be back together. John is God on our side, but he will be with us on our hearts, in our hearts forever. Thank you all for coming. Let's eat. I'm proud to be here. Every time I watch it, the more I cry.
What we eat today, we got Kentucky Fried Chicken, we got casseroles, favorite foods. So eat out. Thank you all for coming.